got mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I see my goals. Keep a couple feet inside the photos. So official with the vibe, you can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me got mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer back in the building. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, man, just subscribe to the channel, man, by turning that bell on, and everything else will come after that. Also, guys, if you have not followed me on the Cryer family Facebook page, please go on over there and follow me right now. If you already haven't, I know some of you guys don't have Facebook because a lot of people like myself really thought that it was over with for Facebook. Somebody even said to me recently in a DM, man, I didn't even know Facebook was popping like that. It's because everybody's stuck on YouTube. Everybody's just like stuck on YouTube. Like, man, if you ain't over on Facebook, all I'm saying is good luck. Good luck. I'm dropping videos over there 7 days a week. I was only dropping one video a day over there, but lately I've been dropping 2 videos a day over there, letting you know how much work that I'm doing, and your boy is putting it in, man. And I just want to just, you know what I'm saying, say I appreciate all of you guys who went over there and followed me. I will also be dropping the links to my other YouTube channels in the description box down below, which is, you guys already know, the Cryer family reacts, and the Damian Cryer prank channel is real lit over there, guys. We back uploading over there every day, even though I do miss a day or two because I'm over on Facebook a lot. And if you guys only see what I see, and if you guys knew what I knew, y'all would know why I'm over on Facebook, man. Hey, woo, all I'm gonna say is thank you. So anyway, you know, I woke up this morning to some, you know, crazy news. I woke up to some crazy news this morning. I got a text message on my phone, not a DM, not an email. I got a text message on my phone this morning. It was like, I don't know, 9:30-ish, saying that Jerry Springer had passed away and that he had died. And when I seen the message, you know, I mean, literally, I just sat up in the bed. A lot of us, we sleep with our phones with us. I don't know about you guys, but I do sleep with my phone laying next to me. And when I seen the message, I had to literally just sit up in bed and kind of wipe my eyes, grab my glasses and put them on and make sure I was reading the text message right. Because the person that sent me the message saying that he had passed away, they know that I watch Jerry Springer every day. I do watch the top 3 drama shows on television Monday through Friday, one being Steve Wilkos, one being Maury Povich, and one being Jerry Springer. I just started watching this new drama show. It's called Karamo. I won't say that it's, well, actually it is drama. I was gonna say it's not really drama, but Karamo actually, it's a very, very good show, but it's called Karamo. So I've been watching his show a lot lately. But one of the great things, you know, that I do remember about Jerry Springer, first and foremost, I do know that Steve Wilkos used to work for Jerry Springer years ago. When Jerry first came out with his show, Jerry was probably my age, in his early 50s. Back then, it was popping because Jerry was crazy. It's like nobody wanted to leave the house when they knew what time Jerry Springer was coming on. It was hard to get off the couch when Jerry Springer came on. And then when YouTube started really becoming what they are now, they started putting a lot of Jerry Springer shows on YouTube where you can go in there and watch, not the full episodes, but you can watch like certain clips of the Jerry Springer show. Mainly the crazy parts, which people love drama. So I feel like Jerry Springer, he set the bar for daytime drama on television. Not on social media, but on real television. He set the bar for daytime drama. And the ratings for Jerry Springer went so far through the roof that it inspired other people, other content creators like Maury Povich, Steve Wilkos to come out with their drama shows, because we all know that drama sells. It actually does. Now, here's the funny thing that I'm going to say to you guys. You guys always hear me say, drama sells. But what happens after the drama goes away? What happened when the drama goes away? Your views and everything else goes away. However, Jerry Springer, the drama never went away. You know why? Because he always brought the drama. And that's what people love. We used to watch somebody bringing their girlfriend to the Jerry Springer show. And they come out, well, why'd you bring them to the Jerry Springer show? Listen, if you're on a Jerry Springer show and you come out the back room and you come on stage and you know that you're on a Jerry Springer show, when you see Jerry Springer, you know it's not a marriage proposal. You know it's going to be something messy. You know that when you came on the show that it was going to be something messy. One of the things that I remember is back in the 90s when I was serving time. I was in prison, and as you guys know, I served a lot of freaking years. I served a lot of years in prison. That was one of the shows that they did allow us to watch. And it's like all the inmates in my dorm, probably throughout the whole prison, but I can say all the inmates in my dorm at that particular time, when it was time for Jerry Springer to come on, if you made so much as a sound, you would get into a fight. Before that Jerry Springer show came on when I was in prison, you had your potato chips ready, your commissary, your snacks, your zoom zooms and wham whams. Jerry Springer, when that show came on, if you made a sound while that show was on, it was going to be a war in the prison dorm. Because people didn't play when it came to the show. Everybody wanted to tune in on the drama. I even had one of my cellmates that I was in prison with back in the 90s. I'll never forget this day. We were watching a Jerry Springer show, and this guy, he jumps up and he starts screaming, "Oh my God, I need to get on the phone real quick. What are you doing on the Jerry Springer show?" He was talking to himself, but he was screaming at the television because as he was watching the show, it was his sister. And you can see him go get on the phone. "What was you doing on the Jerry Springer show? What's going on?" It was the excitement in his voice. But his sister was actually on a Jerry Springer show. Even though it wasn't live and it wasn't going on right then and there, it was a pre-recorded show. He had just seen the video and didn't realize his sister was on the show. So I thought that was pretty hilarious to see that. But I'm gonna tell you one of the things that I really love the most about Jerry Springer, and God rest his soul. You know, I tuned in for the drama. I tuned in for the drama. Just like everybody else, we tune in for the drama. But what I really love the most about Jerry Springer's show, it was the statement at the end of the show when Jerry did his final thoughts. If you guys go back and watch every single show that Jerry Springer ever did, there's always a final thoughts at the end of it. I'm sorry. His final thoughts is where he would sit in his chair. The whole audience would be extremely quiet, and he would have this piece of paper in his hand, and he would give people a positive, inspirational, motivational speech at the end of the show. You know, like most of the Jerry Springer shows were surrounded by bitter relationships, bitter women, bitter men, people who were entangled and menage a trois, threesomes, and all this other stuff. But at the end of every show, he always gave his final thoughts. And I love Jerry's final thoughts because a lot of his final thoughts, I felt like he was talking to me in some situations. You know, one thing that I can say, and this is, you know, bitter people. I learned a lot through Jerry Springer's show over the years. I have learned that bitter people will do anything to hurt you. But when a person is bitter, it really doesn't even affect the other person. It just means that they're bitter. If you have somebody right now that's bitter towards you for something right now, they're just so bitter, they're so vindictive, they'll do anything out of bitterness and out of hatred towards you. But the thing is, the bitterness, it never really affects you. It only affects them, because remember, they are the bitter party, not you. So that's something I have learned through the Jerry Springer shows. I also learned about when it comes to like cheating on a loved one, or a loved one is cheating on you. A lot of his final thoughts were, and this is some deep stuff, man. Jerry used to always say, if you know that your partner or your significant other is cheating on you, you have a choice to stay in that relationship. You have a choice to repair that relationship and try to work on that relationship, or you have the choice to walk away from the relationship. I also learned through Jerry Springer over the years that it's not always good to walk away from a relationship because things are going bad, because a person cheats, because a person makes mistakes. However, if the person continues to display the same type of demeanor, continues doing the same exact thing over and over, after you have put your all into it and given it your all and tried over and over, that sometimes it helps both of you out if one of you guys walk away from it. You know, sometimes it's a benefit for both of y'all to finally throw the towel in and walk away from it. I use a lot of my personal relationships and situations that happened to me in the past, in my past life's experiences. And I realize that sometimes it doesn't hurt to walk away. Sometimes I watch Jerry Springer shows just for the final thought. Sometimes I didn't just watch the whole entire show. Whereas on YouTube, you can rewind it, fast forward it, rewind it. But when you're watching it live on television, if you miss it, you miss it. So a lot of times I clicked on the show just for his final thoughts. And if you guys go back and watch some of those final thoughts, it's a lot of inspiration in those final thoughts. And I'm gonna say this, there's a lot of things that Jerry said in his final thoughts that's gonna always stick with me. You know, that I'm gonna always remember, and I do appreciate those final thoughts. It's the little things about something that someone says or does that will actually stick with you for a lifetime. So I didn't know Jerry Springer personally, but I do and will say that he will be missed. You know, his content is going to be around forever. You know, just like Michael Jackson, he's no longer here anymore, but his music is going to be around forever. We got a whole lot of music icons who passed away over the years. Movie entertainers that passed away over the years. What's the guy that played on Friday? The older guy that was Ice Cube's dad in the movie. I think his name was John Witherspoon. Before he had passed away, he had started doing YouTube videos, but his YouTube videos were mainly cooking videos. And a lot of people tuned in to watch the cooking videos, not just because of the cooking videos, but because it was John Witherspoon. And it wasn't just that, okay, he used to be on television, he used to be on Friday after next Friday. It's because of who he was. You know, he's John Witherspoon. And so, like, people like that, man, is gonna be missed because they brought so much to the table. I sat back and I looked at Jerry Springer's journey, and I may say some things in this video that I might be off a little bit. And if I am off, please correct me, and I do apologize. But I remember Jerry Springer, when his career started, he was like, let's see. Jerry Springer, he started off, I don't know if he was the senator or the mayor. Jerry Springer, he was something to do with Jerry Springer was involved in something that had something to do with the city. He was the mayor or governor or something. And he went on and did that for years. And I don't know what happened. I remember an interview that Jerry Springer had did years ago. And he said that when he was in office, he said that people didn't take him serious. Something happened while he was in office that motivated him to show them that he can do things different outside of just being a city official or a public official. So he went on to retire from office, from senator or mayor, and he started doing his show, his drama show that he did. I don't know when Jerry Springer stopped recording for the Jerry Springer show, but if you guys look at a lot of the content, you can tell that a lot of the content is old content from years ago, and that content is going to live on for a lot of years to come. But I know that he went on to become a content creator and start doing these crazy videos that brought in the drama, it brought in the views, it brought in the ratings. I remember back in the 90s, Jerry Springer was going so hard on television that they were literally ready to take him off of the air. And a lot of people have been taken off the air, but Jerry Springer, and now if that wasn't a slap in the face for the office people that he used to work with and work around that didn't take him serious back in the 90s, what was even a bigger slap in the face is when he became a judge, Judge Jerry. So I followed his journey for a lot of years, whether I was in prison or I was out here. I actually followed Jerry Springer's journey. And again, like I said, Jerry Springer, he will be missed. I remember people were filing petitions and stuff. And a lot of you guys probably don't remember this because you guys probably wasn't around back then or probably wasn't paying attention. But people filed petitions years ago to have Jerry Springer removed off television. And he didn't hide the fact that people didn't want him on there anymore. But over the years, people became to love Jerry Springer as who he was. You know, it wasn't just about who he was, it was the content that he was able to present people, because he was able to give us an inside look on his platform of things that go on in everyday life that you hear about, but he was able to bring it to the television screen. And he inspired so many people. Steve Wilkos, again, from the Steve Wilkos Show. He used to work for Jerry Springer because Steve Wilkos was a Chicago police officer. And he worked with Jerry Springer as a security on his show. If you go back to the early 90s, you will see Steve Wilkos, same bald head, looked a lot younger, a little bit slimmer, and he inspired him. And now Steve Wilkos is actually doing his own show, which is drama show, a lot of DNA drama shows, just some crazy. Steve Wilkos' show was really, really crazy. And then you got Maury Povich, who's doing the same thing. So drama does sell, man. But like I said, I feel like Jerry Springer is where it all started at. He's gonna always be Don, the king of drama when it comes to drama on television, because he was the realest and he had a lot of fun in his shows and stuff. So I'm gonna really miss Jerry Springer. I don't know how they said he passed away. I think I did see one clip where they said that he might have passed away from cancer. I think Jerry was 79 years old, but I will say this: he didn't die young, and he was 79, close to 80 years old when he died. I would say Jerry Springer lived a very, very full life, man. Jerry Springer lived a full life. I mean, put it like this: Hugh Hefner was the player of females. He was like the playboy of females. Jerry Springer, he was the playboy of television drama. So I remember one day I tried to react to one of Jerry Springer videos, and the video was up for maybe 10 minutes before YouTube sent me that ID claim. It wasn't a strike, it was an ID claim. They said, nah, you're not using this content. And I used to say, wait a minute, I see other people's reacting to Jerry Springer's content, but why they messing with me? But what I didn't realize, I can't see what the other content creators who reacted to his content went through, because I can't see their yellows or their ID claims. All I can see is the videos that still posted. But it's gonna be crazy, man. Like, it's almost like in disbelief. It's almost like, I don't think people reacted the same way that they reacted when they found out that, oh my God, they just found Michael Jackson dead. I don't think people reacted the same way that they reacted to when they found out that Tupac had got killed and passed away. I don't think people reacted the same way that they reacted to when they found out that Biggie Smalls had got killed and passed away. You know, but my reaction was all the same to each and every one of them. All of them had something to offer, whether it was in the music industry, whether, you know, it was just drama shows, a talk show. All of them had something to bring to the table. You know, they was all a part of our daily life. All those people that I just named were all a part of our daily life. And even though that we didn't know them personally, you know, it's crazy how life is. Because when you take a name like Jerry Springer, you can, you know, you can say Jerry Springer in any language. You can say the name Jerry Springer in any language. Everybody knows who that man is. And you just don't think that people like him will ever pass away. You never, I mean, you always think that this person is always going to be around forever. And that's just not the case, because when God is ready to call us home, you know, there's nothing that's going to stop him. There's nothing going to stop God from calling us home. We all are going to be called home one day, you know, and a lot of us pass away. It's not publicly known, you know, we just pass away. Nobody hears about it. I'm sure when I pass, people are going to hear about it because I'm on social media. But when we pass away, nobody really knows it, you know. And they forget about us. And that's just how it is. Once we get where we're going, you know, we're just gone. You know, but when you're on a public spotlight like Jerry Springer and all the other people that I named, it's just a sad thing to know that they're not going to be around anymore. They're not going to be producing content or bringing us content anymore. It's just crazy because I'm still in disbelief. Like, Jerry Springer is gone. And you know, like, there's this one YouTuber on YouTube, guys, and then I'm going to end this video off. There's this YouTuber on YouTube. I don't know this individual's name, but this YouTuber, he always makes these videos about celebrities and famous people. And the title, it always says, rest in peace, Martin Lawrence, or rest in peace, Denzel Washington, rest in peace, Will Smith, rest in peace, this person. And you're like, what the heck? Oh my God. And you click on a video, it's all a lie. The guy makes like a whole 8 or 9 minute video, and these people are very well alive and home with their families. And when I seen it this morning, well, after I got the text message, you know, I knew that it was real. But I said that to say that sometimes when you click on certain stuff and you see the titles, you're like, oh my God, this person passed, and you find out that it wasn't true. But this morning, I knew the person who texted me and told me that, you know, I knew that it was real. I knew that it was real. But it's crazy, man, because Jerry Springer, he was loved by many and he will be missed by many. But I always wonder, like, when you up there that high in the entertainment industry. Now, Jerry, I don't know if Jerry Springer had any kids, guys. Comment down below. I never really heard him talk about children. But, and again, his show was about drama. It wasn't about his kids. But I don't know if he had children or if he was married or had a wife. I don't think I really remember seeing a wedding ring on Jerry Springer's finger in any of his shows. But I don't know if he had a wife. But it makes you wonder, all the accomplishments that he acquired over the years. Obviously, entertainment comes with a lot of money. It's entertainment world, guys. It comes with a whole lot of money. That's why we do what we do. YouTube, Facebook, television. It comes with more money than you guys would ever imagine in your life. And it just makes me wonder, as old as Jerry was, 79, 80, did he have any siblings, brothers, sisters, wife? Like, what happens to everything? Like, what does everything go to? His houses, everything. Like, where does everything go? You know, now, I don't mean to be funny of what I'm gonna say, but I know, like, Maury Povich is up there in age. Maury Povich is up there in age. If he's not close to 80, I know that he's in the 70s. And I know that Maury Povich had actually took Karamo under his wing. And how do I know this? Because when Karamo first started his show, Karamo, which comes on at 12 o'clock every day, noon, he was actually with, oh my, what is his name? I just said his name. Guys, I am definitely getting old. Karamo and Maury Povich spent a lot of time together before Karamo actually launched. So I think Maury Povich actually took Karamo under his wings. At least that's what I thought, because after a while, Maury Povich was actually shouting out Karamo's channels and his show, saying it's coming to the airwaves soon. And then Karamo went off to do his own thing. When I seen that, I thought that Karamo was actually taking over Maury Povich's show, because I didn't know if Maury Povich was sick or whatever. But it turns out that Maury Povich was okay. So Karamo has his own show, and it is drama, and now everything is back to normal. So I don't know who's going to fill that void now with Jerry Springer gone. But you know what they say, there's always somebody back there that's going to step up to the plate. But I don't ever think there's gonna be another one like Jerry Springer. I don't care how many drama shows they come out with. I do not think that there's gonna ever be another show like Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer was the freaking GOAT. He's the GOAT. And he, you know, he's gone, but in my opinion, he gonna always be the GOAT, man. But anyway, guys, I just want to come in and say that somebody did send me a message on Instagram today, and they were saying, oh my God, Mr. Crier, Jerry Springer passed away. Will you please do a reaction on that? So, you know, this is it. I just decided, instead of doing a reaction, just do like a talking video. But my condolences to Jerry Springer, his family, all of his loved ones. You know, I believe, and you know, not just Jerry Springer, but everybody should be prayed up, because guys, this is, you know, this is real. This is so real. We don't know when it's gonna be our time. People holding all this bitterness inside, thinking that you're hurting other people by being bitter. You're only hurting yourself. The other party's gonna keep on moving on with their lives. Don't be bitter. Repair that stuff, man. Stop it before it's too late, because you never know when today is going to be your last day, man. You don't, man. And that's why I do videos like this, because you don't know when it's going to be your last day. None of us do. None of us know when it's going to be our last day, you know. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video off. I know some of you probably clicked off the video because it might have seemed boring to you guys, but the ones who stuck around and watched the video, man, I really appreciate it. Go over, follow me on Facebook right now at The Crier Family. I'll be dropping a picture probably in the beginning of the video and right here at the end of the video. Also, guys, I need you guys to go follow me on Instagram at Damian Crier Senior, all lowercasings. Also, if you want to email me, I have been returning emails, except for the crazy. Some people be emailing me, asking me personal questions. That's really no one's business. But so some of those emails I don't reply to, but I do reply to my emails. Again, my email is black_DAC2@yahoo.com. Again, Instagram, Damian Crier Senior, all lowercasings. But I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, man. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.